Last week was a tough one for Seattle. Not only were they bounced from CONCACAF Champions Cup, but they also lost three players key to their offensive resurgence to injury. Paul Areola is out for the year, while Pedro de la Vega and Jordan Morris will likely miss at least another month. But the Sounders built a deep roster that is designed to weather such losses. The key figure is likely Jesús Ferreira. The Sounders have been content to work him into the rotation rather slowly, despite his sterling resume. It wasn't until Saturday that Ferreira got his first start at the number 9. It was, to say the least, a bit of a mixed bag and ended after just 64 minutes with Ferreira only taking one shot. My initial impression was that was mostly a result of him dropping in as opposed to staying high and making runs in behind. Upon rewatch, though, I think his relative lack of involvement may have had more to do with his teammates' relative unfamiliarity with how he likes to make his runs and some frustration with not being fed. It started early in the ninth minute when Albert Rusnak fails to find him with a delayed inside out run. In the 26th minute, he's making a run through the middle that George Manungu fails to find. In the 43rd minute, he's got tons of space on the wing as Manungu drives through the middle, but Manungu elects to shoot instead. At this point, it was starting to look like Ferreira was getting frustrated. A few minutes earlier, VAR looked at a possible rabbit punch on a corner kick. And in the 44th minute, there's another brief check after he sort of kicks out at Henry Kessler. He then picks up a yellow card in the 45th minute when he shoulder charges Kessler. You can see he tried to play it off as something the ref had been allowing, and maybe he had a point, but clearly he was starting to lose his cool. Assuming one of those incidents don't get him suspended, I'm not quite ready to hit the panic button on Ferreira. He's shown himself to be a creative passer and has a history of being a very good number 9. I suspect we'll get at least a couple more chances to prove it with the Sounders, as they could certainly use him.